If you're having a small lash either on your RA or on your deck worm gear, I'm going to show you how to adjust that. First we have to determine where the lash is coming from. A 3mm focus Allen wrench or a T-handle, and a 2mm. Let's see if that comes into focus. Using the 2mm first, we're going to remove all 4 screws to attach the plastic cover. Loosen the back knob, clutch, rotate your RA, move the plastic out of the way, and move back in position and lock the clutch. Expose your worm gear by unlocking and moving away for better view, and expose your worm so for better view with light pressure back and forth, and see if your gear is moving in and out. It's moving, as you can see in this case. The main gear is moving and the worm gear, it's not moving. If your lash was in your worm because of the spacing between these two bearings, what it does is makes the worm go back and forth, and it feels like lash. It's just these gears are not loaded, and there's an adjustment on this side that you can do. To make your adjustments, you can either do it with the cover on and then adjust these 2 screws, or you can remove it just by removing the clutch and all the components. Just make sure you put it back the same way, which is the knob, 3 washers, thick washers is 2 different kinds. It's 3 thick washers first. And the reason why we put 3 different washers is for some accessories that are going to be in the future. They need to be removed or add. And the bearing system, which is 2 thin washers in the bearing system. Just slide the top reversion, slide out the top reversion. Using a 3mm L wrench, or in this case I'm using a T-handle. Loosen up the screw closer to the gear pulley, and loosen it up a little bit, maybe 1/4 of a turn. Whether using a 5/64 L wrench, loosen also the bottom screw, and then using your thumb you can now either push out or push in the worm system assembly. If you push away, there's going to be more lash. You're pushing away the worm from the gear. When you push in, you get closer. Okay, so what you want to do is get it as close as possible without jamming it, and then spin the gear, and you should have no problem spinning and no lash. Once you get to that point, lock the bottom screw first, gently. Do not over torque. Just snug it and then give a little bit more. And using your 3mm, do the same thing for the top. Don't over torque it, just snug it. And then double check your inspection. Double check your adjustment. Make sure you have no lash. Alright, now we can see we have no lash whatsoever, and just move very slowly. Okay, if you had a warm lash, want to be more dramatic. I don't know if you can catch that. Look right here. Okay, that you're moving the worm in and out. Okay, to fix that, just get that to clockwise and snug it. Once it's snug, you can leave it right there, and now you have no lash. Okay, I hope this video helps.